Eric, after looking at the film, grading the film, how would you think that you yourself played, and then how do you think the offensive line played as a whole?
Well, good thing about the offensive line, we're not the only ones out there. So, you just everybody got to look at themselves, not just the 5 on the offensive line, the whole 11 on the field, see what they can get better on, and just improve each week.
With the punt blocks, I guess specifically on the first one, I'm guessing you're probably with the line or talking to Coach Atkins or whoever on the sideline and getting ready. So are you watching the plays that happen, or did you just hear the roar and?
No, I'm watching punt because we don't know if we about to go out there or not. But with Coach Limbo, you never know what you're gonna get. So they just tell us to get ready, and then we saw Amos block the punt, DQ pick it up, and then we was like, okay. And then they was already screaming at the 2, so you just got to be locked in on the sideline and just be where you're supposed to be at.
And what was your reaction as you see?
I was happy. I was like, oh, that's that freshman right there. I was happy for him. I was happy that he got his first little shine in Williams-Brice, and he's going to be a great player for us. And also Amos, he set it up for us, so just looking forward to seeing what he can do to help us continue to win each week.
It seems like Georgia State was doing a lot of movement, twists, and stunts up front. How does that compare with what you've seen from Arkansas, and how big of a challenge is that defensive line for you guys this week?
Just going out there, just watching the film, breaking it down, and just doing what fits, doing pretty much what fits us, and not doing too much. Because like I said, at the end of the day, good thing for the offensive line is not just us 5 out there, So just getting in tune with the whole offense and continuing to get 1% better each and every day.
Eric, it seemed like you guys had some success at the end of the half running a lot of tempo, and Spencer said he's real comfortable in doing that. How much does that change what you guys do when you have to get to the line, snap quick? I mean, does it change a lot of your assignments, or is it just getting there and snapping?
No, just pretty much you know exactly where you're supposed to be at when you playing and you hear the play. So you pretty much you hear the play. If they're not set up, you just go where you're supposed to go at. And then just execute, Just execute as best as you can, even if they're not there. But if they are there, just go out there and just execute.
Eric, I know a lot of you guys have played together, obviously, on the O-line, but I guess with having a game this week and some new pieces in the skill positions and stuff, I guess, is there something to be said about having a game against someone else and being able to take that and maybe break that down and maybe give you guys some extra things to look at and that kind of thing?
Just going out there, just because, for the last 6 months, just going against the defense, so just going against some actual new faces and actual new live bodies, it's always fun and it's exciting. It's the first week, so you always going to have little kinks here and there. And luckily for us, it's not a 1-week season. We got 11 more opportunities, so just keep growing and getting 1% better each week.
You guys had some left tackle shuffling in the second half with Jalen going down and Ja'Kai coming in. What does that as a center kind of do for you when you're trying to make calls or get everybody organized before a play when you're rotating in and out to your left or to your right?
Well, the good thing about the first and second team, we all got the same calls, so it doesn't matter. You just gotta keep going. It's a well-oiled machine. It's no drop off. You just gotta keep going, regardless of who's in there blocking, who's in there running the ball, who's in there passing the ball, catching the ball. Everybody has a job to do. So you just got to go out there and just execute.
Eric, this week I think you're going to your last new stadium of your career. What is exciting about that? And kind of take me through a pregame routine when you're going to a place that you've maybe never been before.
Well, it's going to be pretty exciting. Just going out there, hearing the Woo Pig Suey, just watching that. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a movie, the Burroughs Trophy, watching that movie. So just seeing that on TV and then actually getting to go in there and experience it for the first time, that's going to be pretty cool. And that's what all of us in that locker room came in for. In the SEC, you wanted to go play in these tough environments. So it's just going to be exciting.
And I guess Coach Beamer talked after the game about the biggest jump a team makes is between week 1 to week 2 after that first game. What is the next step for this offense as you get into this kind of stretch of games over the next 2 or 3 weeks?
The bond we have in that locker room is not going to change. So pretty much no matter what's going on the outside, the guys on the inside, we know what's going on, and we got each other's back. So regardless of anything exterior, we always look in the interior. It's always about us.
I guess sort of on that topic with Marshawn tweeting what he did in defense of the O-line, don't know if you're aware of that or saw it, but what does it mean to you when you have?
I ain't even got Twitter, so, but if that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, like I'm saying, like, that's the bond that we got, you know? We love each other. So it's not like, regardless, like, some people might see it, some people might react to it differently. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, the bond that we got in the locker room is never going to change. It's always interior. It's always about us at the end of the day.
You guys had some struggles on offense, especially on the road last year, early in games, Tennessee, Texas A&M. Has that been talked about at all this week, and how do you kind of get off to a quicker start in these big road environments?
Just going out there with precise aggression.
Did you know that little freshman kid's name who scored on the punt block before he scored?
Yeah. Nah, I knew him because, you know, going against him a couple times in practice, I was like, okay. And I knew he was going to be special in fall camp. But, you know, DQ, he gonna make some plays for him and Nick, both of them. So.
Eric, you mentioned precise aggression. Just what is that? Kind of take us through how often the coaching staff talks about that, and what does that mean for you and the rest of this offense?
Talk about it pretty much every week. You got to know when to take your shot. It's like a sniper, you know. You got to be in that field. Everything might not be going right, but when you get your shot, you got to take it. That's pretty much it. Go out there with precise aggression.